down that cliff.
But all I'm gonna say is that this video isn't gonna be very. So I'm gonna make it plain fucking simple. That as of this moment, as of today, as much as I don't want to, but because and hold me back from shit I want to do with my life, I am officially retiring from music and focusing on my career as an athlete. Because I am sick and tired of being micromanaged.
Are you sure about that?
Think you can come in and micromanage me? I'm not your goddamn Lolcow. I'm not your fucking whatever.
You sure about that? That's why? You sure it wasn't because after the thing that happened to me, no one could look at me without dying laughing?
I'm not your goddamn Lolcow. I'm not here for you to fucking laugh at. That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
The professional e-racer arc is one of the longest running and most challenging stories to fully comprehend in the Raxiverse. It's difficult to pinpoint exactly where the story begins or why it really began at all, but I will do my best to gather all the important information about this significant part of Cyraxx and Marty lore. This episode will delve deep into Chance Wilkins' esteemed professional e-racing career and how the trolls caused it to all come crashing down. Now, before we jump into the typical Cyraxx madness, I should probably make note that this arc is still ongoing from what I understand, so I will do my best to cover everything up until current day happenings. With that said, let's get right into this.
Yes, I do actually, dude. I have a homemade one right here, fucking. This is actually a homemade race harness that I made out of a pair of suspenders, a belay clip, and a chip clip, dude. So, if you're asking me if I have a harness, yes, I do. Right here, ready to fucking go. Yo, 100%. Basically, if you guys notice, it is actually attached, because you guys can see through the mesh, it's actually attached at each corner of the bars behind me. So, all I do is I literally just throw it over like this, and then as you guys can tell, it clips right here at the corners. And you guys can make these at home yourselves. All you need is an old pair of suspenders, one of the, like a chip clip like this right here, this specifically. Or if you guys have any other ideas, you can do that too. You just basically attach it at the corners, run the belay clip through so that it's, you know, nice and sturdy. And then you just take and you attach it to your belt buckle, and there you go. And then you just sit up, and there you go. It's a race harness. See? And the way that I did it, my fucking hat, bro. But the way that I did it is actually how they do in real rally cars. And Lou knows, shout out to Lou, by the way. But if you guys have ever watched, like any kind of rally racing, the way the rally racers do their race harnesses.
To start us off, Cyraxx shows us his homemade race harness, which is a bit depressing. To be so proud of this as a 33-year-old man, like you reinvented the wheel, is absolutely crazy work. I guess we have to give him some sort of credit for his goblin ingenuity. To claim this is how the rally drivers do it is also just such a LARPing moment for Chance. There is no way he thinks this rig is simulating a real safety harness in any way.
As they wrap them around the bar, and then they do an over-the-shoulder kind of like through the holes, and it's an over-the-shoulder kind of strap, which I like. And that's kind of what I based this off of, was a rally racing type setup.
Now that we have that out of the way, let's take a look at one of the 300 times Rax went live to tell the trolls he no longer wants to deal with them. He also lets them know he is done with music and will do his true passion from now on, being behind the wheel. Well, the toy wheel.
Here's the thing. I know how to play a fucking instrument, okay? I know how to play guitar. I know how to play piano, the ocarina, harmonica. Take your fucking pick. Take your goddamn pick out of all four. It might not be up to your standards, but so fucking what? That doesn't mean you gotta sit there and micromanage me, motherfuckers. You ain't my mama, you ain't my daddy, and you sure as fuck ain't my goddamn manager. But since you wanna think you do, then fine. Have it your way, motherfuckers. Have it your way.
Cyraxx seems to think that just because he does these 4 things that he's any good at them. And he likes to mention, well, just because it's not up to your standards, Marty, and all the other trolls, doesn't mean that it's not good. I'm doing good for what I have. And it's like, brother, no, I've seen clips of you literally dropping your guitar in the middle of playing it, literally leaving the pickups on, so like anytime he even remotely touches it, he has the gain so high that it just makes god-awful screeching noises. This guy claims to be an audio engineer, claims to be a professional e-racer, a professional musician.
Besides, I'd rather be behind the wheel and making money doing what I love and working my way up to making money behind the wheel than to sit there and be micromanaged by you little fucking pussies. Which means, as soon as this stream is over, I will be deleting my channel and I will be starting a brand new one strictly for racing, strictly for competitiveness, strictly for being an athlete. Because I am tired of being held back by you little pussies who think you can waltz in and run my life. My life ain't yours to run. It's mine. And I'll be damned if I sit there and let anybody fuck me over ever again. You may have bullied me out of doing music, but there's one thing you'll never fucking do. And that's take my skill behind the wheel away from me. You might be able to micromanage my music and steal my songs and post them up wherever, but the one thing you'll never be able to do is take away a win from me behind the wheel, whether it's in real life go-karting or sim racing. Come hell or high water, I'm fucking making it. I'm doing what I should have done last year. I'm staying focused. Come hell or high water, I'm gonna make it.
Honestly, if you could say anything about Cyraxx, his persistence and dedication to this mundane lifestyle and this crazy delusional outlook he has on just absolutely everything, whether it's a career or just anything that's not gooning himself, it is honestly a wonder to think that this is a living human being who's just sitting up rotting away in his grandmother's attic. I mean, like I said, at least you gotta give it to him. He's gonna become something. He's gonna be the best racer that the goddamn United States ever saw, brother. I tell you what, it's only gonna cost him about $3.95. Let's not forget, boys, this man brought America to the 5th place out of 1,000 countries, brother. 1,000 competitors, and he was number 5.
It was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number 1.
In a sport, one way or another, whatever sport that may be, I don't know. But lo and behold, I'm not gonna let any of you little chumps fucking stop me. I'm doing this for my brother who got me into racing. I'm doing this for my friends that were in the car community that passed away many years ago. I'm doing this for my friends, but most importantly, I'm doing this for my family and for myself. And I'm not gonna let any one of you dumb fucks get in my way ever again.
I have to say, my least favorite trait of this absolute hobgoblin of a man is that he likes to constantly throw out, well, I knew this guy and he died, or, I'm doing this because of this, or, my family member died and he was definitely this is for all my racing buddies, my car buddies. Like, brother, you do not leave the attic or the basement. You do not have car friends. You do not have music friends. You do not have e-racing friends. You don't have friends. You are a goblin. This goblin claims that he's going to therapy, and it's really hard to see any improvement. Like, from time to time, he'll just kind of repeat some things I'm sure he hears the therapist saying, but I kind of want to call shenanigans. I want to see some receipts. Is this goblin actually going to therapy? Because I can't at all believe and bring myself to accept that some therapist would listen to this, see all this BS from the goblin, and be like, yeah, we can fix this.
Like I said, after this stream is done, I'm deleting my channel for my music. I'm putting all my music gear up for good, and I'm jumping back where I should have been the whole time, behind the fucking wheel, practicing, getting better, winning races, doing what I love. Because let me tell you, I'm not going to be micromanaged by you pussies any fucking more.
Does anybody actually believe Cyraxx has ever won a race that wasn't against just all bots and where he basically sets it up to where it's on baby mode? Because every single clip I've seen of this guy guy playing any racing games. He literally drives like a 4-year-old, dude. He's like swerving and hitting everything. He can't even follow the drive assist. I've never played Forza one day in my life, not a one day. I've barely even played something like Need for Speed in my lifetime. I guarantee you I could pick up that wheel and still end up in a better position every single time than Cyraxx.
If you guys can tell by the title, you guys are going to laugh, and I mean laugh at what I'm about to tell you guys. Like, I couldn't believe the balls on this kid. Like, so today, my little sister came over, hung out for a bit. My little sister Lisa. But shortly after she left, came over to hang out for a bit. My ex-best friend Jake shows up out of the blue. Just completely out of random. And me and him were sitting down, you know, talking and shit. Just shooting the shit. Well, while we're sitting there talking, you know, he's got a new truck. So I was like, you know, it's cool. You know, it's a Dodge. It's a nice one. It's a 95. Not a bad year for Dodge, not gonna lie. Pretty damn good. It's a 95 Dodge Ram, you know, V6, not bad. So, like, I asked him what he was running underneath the hood, and he's like, you know, V6, no turbo with intercooler. So, then, all right, cool, you know, pop the hood. Let's see this monster. Let's see the beast.
I personally don't know a whole lot about cars, so he might be a little bit knowledgeable on this subject, but the way he's so snobby calling out a friend in public on a video being like, haha, your car sucks, bro, you can't beat my roommate, and after some digging, I'm pretty sure the roommate is literally Ed, so it's actually hilarious when you really think about it. But this guy's literally comparing one pile of crap to another pile of crap and trying to make it sound like he knows what he's talking about. That's what I'm picking up from all this, but maybe I'm wrong. But just hearing him talk about cars or anything race related is just so embarrassing.
So he freaking pops the hood, and I'll admit, not a bad engine at all. Not bad. It's actually pretty damn decent for the year. It could use a few upgrades, not gonna lie, but other than that, I mean, the engine's freaking solid. It's nice. This dude had the fucking balls to say that his 95 Dodge Ram, which is, and keep in mind, it's a V6 with intercooler, so it's set up for, you know, off-road, street, drag, that kind of thing. And also, bear in mind, this guy's running 15s on tires. This guy's running 15-inch tires. Not gonna lie, not that bad for a 95. Not bad at all. But this dude had the balls to sit there and call our roommate out, in a way. He sat right there in front of my face. And keep in mind, guys, our roommate has a V8 Ford F-150 2013, I believe it is. He had the balls to sit there and freaking say that his Dodge could beat our roommate's Ford F-150, which, keep in mind, it is a V8 with a freaking manufacturer turbo. This dude really thinks that he could beat out a freaking Ford F-150 with turbo factory made, because it came with the factory. If you guys don't know, the 2013 Ford F-150 did come manufactured with turbo automatically.
It's a Ford F-150 factory, bro. It's an antique, bro. Like, this thing, it'll win any rails, it'll dust your wheels, bro.
Maybe it's just me being a douche canoe, but honestly, I just can't take anything Chance says seriously. Even if he is knowledgeable about all this, it's just the smug, you know, weird egotistic attitude that he has toward it, and acting like his homeboy is somehow in the wrong because he's confident in his car or just excited to have a new truck. It's like, come on, brother, like, this is why you don't have anybody in your life that has any good intentions for you. This is why you're only surrounded by trolls and will likely be alone forever.
This dude's sitting here saying that he could beat out our freaking roommate's Ford F-150. Like, dude, like, when he told me that, I kept my mouth shut. But I'm just sitting there in my mind thinking, dude, you would get blown the fuck away. Like, you may as well freaking put your truck in park and just leave it there, because you ain't keeping up with that kind of horsepower, man. Granted, like I said, his V6 is not bad, especially for the make it, which it is, which is a 1995. You know, good year for Dodge, like I said, good trucks, nice body. You know, they came with some pretty good body kits, not gonna lie. He's got a brand new grill, like I said, new intercooler. He actually just installed that in. But for you to sit there and think that just because you got an intercooler, which doesn't do much for your speed to begin with, Oh my god, like, he legit called him out in front of everyone, and I'm just like, you ain't as badass as you think, dude. If you guys want to know his name is Jake Brony. You can look him up on Facebook. And if you guys do happen to know Jake, and if he does have Facebook, let me know, because I want him to see this shit. So Jake, if you're watching this, man, which I'm pretty sure you are, but dude, you are not beating our roommate's truck.
All right. Enough of that. It goes on forever. Again, I've taken like multiple 30 to 45 minute clips and have like cut it down into like a 2-3 minute session, because that's all you need to know. This guy repeats himself so much, and there's like so much dead air. This story is highly unbelievable, but if it is real, it's really sad, because he's literally doxing his homie in a video, being like, "Hey, this guy said some shit, man. Go after him." So it's kind of like, what, bro? Like, that's crazy. All because you're ex-friends now. Anyways, well, this next clip's going to show you some super high quality footage that's apparently providing totally legitimate income for his family. Shows you how good he is at racing as well, which is, not very good.
As many of you are aware, tonight was the big race day for Cyraxx, the first F1 event of the season. Something that he was geared up for all day. He spent all day promoting. He reconfigured his racing harness, become more efficient and effective as a driver. I think it's about 30 minutes until Cyraxx is set to hit the track again. So for those of you who have not taken in his previous event, I'm just going to show you how a race harness works and how it can make anyone a better driver, and is sure to culminate in an optimal performance. Let's cue that up. Let's fire that shit up right now. Bear with me 1 second here. Here we go. Okay.
I did. Redid.
You ever seen one of these before? No? That just shows you're a fake and a phone.
This, I did that with it. I took, ran through the middle piece, or through the metal slots, and then, obviously,
we can always do this shit later. For those of you who are unaware, there were a total of 20 competitors, 1 disconnected. What place do you think Cyraxx came in? 19th by 30 seconds to an 8-year-old. This is the way that Cyraxx plans to feed his family. This is what he does better than anyone. This is where he excels. This is where he is exceptional, right? This is what he's made for. This is all he knows. This is how he's going to feed his 3 kids that are on the way. 2 with Megan and 1 with Heather. This is how
there's video. It's loading in.
This is how he earns his bread for his kids and his elderly granny. Breathe in, Cyraxx, schmuck. Listen, if this is what you do best in life, then you are just a straight up fucking tard, Cyraxx. There's no other way to describe what has unfolded tonight.
Honestly, when I first stumbled upon this whole series and all the characters within it, I didn't really know if I liked any of them. But out of all of them, Marty has to be my favorite at this point. I just love the way he can always just put the little goblin in his place. And he has a great point. If this is literally what Chance is going to do to provide for his family, that family might as well just pack their bags and move on to the dump, because that's where they're going to be living in a tent.
And you see that they gave Cyraxx like an excellent pole position. He's right at the front of the line. An excellent racer should take this alone and secure himself a placing in the upper half. But no, because this is Cyraxx we're talking about. Yeah, here's that one other guy, I guess, who's at the front with Cyraxx. So far, so good, right? Cyraxx is holding his own. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Jeez Louise. And that's all she wrote. Cyraxx. There he goes. His dreams passing him by. His kids going starving. His life rendered a complete and utter joke.
Spun out. That's all right. That's right. It's y'all, Black. It's y'all.
That's fine, guys. It's just the first race of the year, guys. Just the first race of the year. Cut him some slack. There's no shame in finishing dead last by 30 seconds. You know, I'd imagine in these races, if it's anything like my beloved horse racing, that the margins of victory are very slim and small, right? I mean, you can have a bunch of ponies running for 1.25 miles and be separated by an inch, you know? And from start to finish, you know, it's maybe a good 5 to 6 seconds max. But Cyraxx didn't finish 30 seconds behind the winner. He finished 30 seconds behind the biggest loser other than himself.
I'm more surprised that Cyraxx didn't come in 20 out of 20, and it's even more sad to know that he got 19 out of 20 because somebody disconnected. The fact that he really was only like 30 seconds from being lapped himself is pretty embarrassing, especially for the pro eraser from Akron, Ohio, the legend, the man, the myth, the Raxinator himself, Chance Wilkins. This is a defeat, a massive L for our team. As his unofficial manager, I can tell you that we are taking this very hard, and we will be training, and we will be back next time to at the very least get 18th place.
Wow. So I guess it's true. The blue flag means that there are faster cars approaching and to get out of the way because you can't fucking hack it because you're too fucking slow. Both in the car and in life. You're just a fucking dullard. Hang it up, Cyraxx. Just hang it up. Hang it the fuck up, Cyraxx. Take down your Amazon wish list with all those fucking bullshit tchotchkes that you're trying to get people to pay for you. Give it up. You know, it takes so long for Cyraxx to get in the view of another racer. Like, they're nowhere to be seen. I'm fast forwarding here. He keeps saying, "Oh, that's all right. It's good to make mistakes early because if you make them late, then you're donezo. You're done for. It's toast. It's a wrap." Maybe that's true. I don't know. I'm not a race tactician. I don't know what to tell you there. But there was a few exciting moments when he finally caught up to the other guy, and he passed him briefly, and he had like a few moments of glory of not being the biggest loser, but those moments were fleeting because it didn't last very long for old Cyraxx. The only thing on his Amazon wish list should be a good psychiatrist. Yeah, it's amazing. He seemed to like caught up to some of them. I'm guessing there must have been like a major wreck that all the cars got taken out and rendered useless or temporary, unable to drive. Nearly 2 minutes, and he hasn't been able to come in contact with enough. Now he's going the wrong way. Cyraxx, this is your profession. This is your point of pride. You've took the time to make yourself a big boy steering wheel, and you strap yourself in, and you like to pretend you're a big boy, and that this is the way you're going to reach fame and acclaim and fame and fortune. Well, Cyraxx, you just got smacked with reality in the face today. You can't drive for shit. Your music is garbage, and all everyone does is laugh at you. And this is why. This is why, Cyraxx. This is why everyone laughs at you. His wing blew out. Oh. You're going the wrong ways. Did he just do 2 360s? Oh my god, man. This is so great. Okay, so that's shit. So that's one spin. My fucking wing blew out. Oh. Yeah, I know that. But here's what Cyraxx normally does, all right?
That's enough of that stream. There's nothing really more pertinent, just kind of the same old from Marty and good boy Raxy Poo. But let's jump on into this next thing. This next arc is gonna be a little bit more entertaining. We're gonna see a little bit more raging going on. But first, we have to get another sob story from good boy Cyraxx. You know he does about 8 of these a day.
When you guys decided to attack me and harass me, you didn't just spread rumors and lies about me. You ruined a career that I had built over 10 years. Something that I could be proud of. A legacy that my older brother left behind for me to carry on. I started racing because of my brother. He's the whole reason why I started racing. I set the world record on Need for Speed Underground 2 about 5 to 6 years ago. And that video footage is what put me on the radar of people to watch out for as far as setting records go. That put me on the radar of some of the pro gamers out there and some of the record setters. So what did I do? I continued that legacy on. I continued that whole thing going. And then I got into Forza Horizon 4 in 2018. And from there, that's when my true career in racing took off. I began getting better and better and better, working my ass off day in and day out. And then I got to the point where I went up against some of the best like Slaptrain and several other people. And then over the last couple of years, I started to go pro. I started to get sponsors on Twitch for racing, doing drift comps, doing rally events, doing my own thing, building a career that I could be fucking proud of.
I truly don't know if I can believe any of this. I do realize that he made a few dollars at one point for like 1, maybe 2 months at that on Twitch, but he acts like he was making hundreds of thousands of dollars and that he's been robbed of millions because of all this. It's very apparent that he's never had a Twitch career or a YouTube career, etc. No matter how many times he says, well, you know, I've had channels taken down multiple times and we've hit 1,000 subscribers on them. And it's like the same people though, that's the thing. It's like the same people watching him. So like he thinks at this point he would have like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subs. He's just delusional. He doesn't know how money works. He doesn't know how anything works. He doesn't put time into anything. He doesn't put effort into anything. The problem with this guy really is that it's just a woe is me sob story over and over and over. This is another one of those streams that was like 30-something minutes, maybe 40-something minutes, and I was able to cut down literally the entire thing into less than 3 minutes that we're going to be covering, maybe even just a little more than 3 minutes. And the funniest part about it is like, it's just because he repeats and says the same thing, takes long pauses, and for usually the first like 5-10 minutes of almost every single stream that this pro streamer does, there's like audio problems, he's muted, or there's just some loud buzzing noise to where you're like, hey, and there's so much silence, it's like, who's gonna sit here and listen to this?
Because of y'all, I've not been able to get behind the wheel at all this year. Because no company wants anything to do with me because of all the lies that you guys have fucking spread about me. And it's really affected my career. Not just with racing, but with music also. Because of you guys, the label I was on fucking dropped me. Every time I go to make some sort of money, you guys rip it away from me. And that's not right. You know, you guys think you know what hard work is. You don't know what hard work is until you're sitting there beating yourself up. When you win, when you lose just one race, you beat yourself up wondering, what could I have done better? You don't know what it's like to put in the blood, the sweat, the tears that I've fucking put into everything I've ever done.
Can anybody else tell me why Cyraxx is talking like he's actually like raced for real? Like not even like memeing at this point. Like he's talking like he's actually out there on the track, like running laps, you know, like putting in time, like actually like putting blood, sweat, and tears and dedication into this. Like this is just weird.
All the hours of watching hundreds and hundreds of videos on how to get better, how to properly tune your car, how to do this, how to do that, how to properly hold an angle while doing a drift, how to properly initiate a drift on a proper sim rig, how to actually fucking do shit, and constantly getting better.
Stop it. Get some help.
As our good boy Michael Jordan says here, we should just stop while we're ahead, Cyraxx. We have already heard this time and time again. You're a broken record. So, in this next set of clip, we're gonna see some high-quality Rax racing content on the Goblin Gaming channel.
Alright, can you guys hear me now? Are we good? I'm going to check my audio levels here. Alright, we're good to roll. Woo! God damn, it feels good to be back, boy! Woo! Went a little wide there. We got this though. Oh shit! That's right, I can get it back. I'll get that spot back. Woo! Hey, we hit our mark. That's not bad, man. Hey, that's right in the middle. That's not bad. That's right in the middle of the field. That's pretty damn good for my first time back.
I love that Cyraxx is somehow a brand new human being every time he turns on his stream. It's like somehow whatever happened the day before or the night before or even just an hour before has been like erased entirely. I love how he acts like he has some sort of actual fan base and that like while he's doing these gaming streams, people are even remotely giving a shit about what he's doing. As I said before, the intro of his streams just like takes so long. You would think that like he would understand that like, you know, to captivate the audience you need to kind of provide them content from start to finish and not whenever you kind of finally feel like getting to it. Pretty wild, very interesting. The woos and all that shit kind of were driving me nuts because he was just like so stoked for no reason.
Oh, and before I start this next song real quick, I do want to say this. For those that think that I'm quitting YouTube, I'm not. I'm just changing up content coming Friday, boy. Because your boy's getting a massive motherfucking upgrade. So your boy will be doing different stuff other than this. For all y'all that have hated on me, bashed on me, attacked me, done whatever, I want you guys to know that I forgive you guys. Because you guys don't know what it's like to be loved.
The calm before the storm, boys. Cyraxx's current girlfriend Taylor, who is also a troll of course, claims to have sent him a package containing a $4,000 e-racing rig. Marty and another troll named Thump troll Raxy further by claiming they intercepted the package and Marty now has the rig. Let's see how the goblin reacts to that.
Oh, by the way, you're looking at the king of Akron. You ain't it, you fat slob. And by the way, Taylor, I do want to say this. I want to say thank you because you got me the help that I needed.
He thinks you're a pig, Rig. A rigged pig, rather.
I would never say that.
You have said that in Discord.
No, I am not.
You have said that in Discord, Taylor.
No,
Taylor,
I am not.
Taylor, he admitted to saying that he used.
Lover Marty.
He already admitted it. He's done.
Hey, you suck at.
It's already done. It's already done. It's already done.
Hey, Marty, you.
He's lying some more. Lie pudding.
Hey, Marty, you suck at.
Ooh, dessert time.
You suck at straight.
Maybe it's time for a midnight snack.
You suck at straight.
I'm just gonna take
Marty.
a big spoonful.
Hey, Marty.
Of your live pudding. A spoon out right now.
Marty, don't make me.
I'm digging it in. I'm digging into the pudding. Ooh, so.
Hey, Marty,
we gotta get underneath this pudding skin.
Your family, Marty. Leave me alone. No, I'm trying to stop Marty from lying. He's sitting there making up, saying that I'm doing shit on Twitter that I'm not doing. Wait,
Would like to get some sleep.
well, you know what? This is a little bit more important. This is my feature on the goddamn line.
Oh, yours is the only one, huh?
Right now, yes. This is my fucking future on the line, and this fat piece of shit is making out goddamn lies. Mom, even you know, I was not doing all day today except hanging out with my friends, and this piece is making out good screenshots saying shit I wasn't doing. You filthy pig. Then I'll fucking leave it if you do that.
He's just doing this for a racing rig. Like he just. Oh, hey, Chance. Hey.
No, I heard what you said, and no, I was calling you a.
You were talking to Grandma.
I was calling you a pig.
Yeah, okay.
And for me, this ain't just about the rig. It's about
it is. You proved it.
Shut up. It's
You were
about
done.
my future with my girl. You tough. You fuck.
Okay, all right.
Shut
Sure
your
it is.
filthy ass up before I bitch slap you, boy. Oh, wait, I already did that the last time we fought. I slapped your ass.
Is that what happened?
Is that what happened? Is that what really happened, Cyraxx? Anyways, Cyraxx is just spewing more delusional nonsense. We all know the real truth, Cyraxx. We all know that you just want your toys, you just want that sweet racing rig so you can feel like you're living out your dreams and pretend like you earned it.
Okay, here, let me accept you. Hang on. Yeah, I'm just not seeing you.
Now, hurry, come on, man. Hurry the fuck up. Let's get this going.
You haven't added me yet.
Don't matter. Hurry up. Let's get this on the road, motherfucker. You're not only wasting my time. No. You're not only wasting my time. You're wasting thumbs.
So
we ain't got all night. We ain't got all night, Marty. Did you forget that you're not in control here? That thump is?
Add me.
I already did, you idiot.
Wait, and you're telling me your best time was 138 something?
That's just me practicing.
Well, because I just did 2 laps and I got a 135 something. So apparently you're not very good at this.
Either way, it's not gonna fucking matter at the end of the day.
What do you mean?
You'll find out, boy. Go ahead and send me an invite to yours. Because I clearly cannot find your ass.
Well, now who's the dumbass? Yeah, I mean we can do this.
Bro, you literally sat there and waited a goddamn hour just to get shit going, dude.
Well, if you have to
No, that you're making shit up, bro.
you
You're
have to upload.
stolen. You're stolen. All right, I found you.
Okay, we're doing 6 laps.
No, we're only doing 3.
No, that's crap.
Yes, we are. No, it is my call.
I mean, what the
No, we're not. You're not wasting anybody's time. This ain't no fucking balls to the wall, go all out fucking race. No, this is a simple fucking showcase.
So I'm gonna run this by Thump and see what he says.
He
You're
already agreed. He already agreed. 3 laps. He already agreed. Okay, so never mind. Looks like we're doing 5. It's got its preset for us.
Well, I want to see your settings too.
No. You don't get to see shit.
Why not?
Does anybody else find it weird that Cyraxx seems to be in a rush here? It's almost like he has to go spank his goblin another 14 times in the day before he goes to sleep at 4 a.m., drink a bunch more sludge, and get ready for the next pro esports race that he's got coming up that I'm sure he's going to place maybe 19th out of 20.
You race your settings, I race mine. We see who
He's racing in baby mode, Thump. He's not.
Not even, boy. Just get the fuck in here and let's get this fucking going, bitch.
Thump, he's racing on baby mode.
Bro, let's go, punk ass.
Well, hang on.
Stop with the excuses. You're
True.
so tired, but you're stalling. Come
I'm
on, hurry
not
up.
stalling.
Hurry up, let's go. See, this is why people like you will never make it in my world. You're too fucking slow. Come on, hurry up.
All right. Jesus fucking Christ, Cyraxx.
It's called We Ain't Got Time to Waste, boy.
What else you gotta do?
On the road, and so does Thump. So come on, let's get it going.
We got to see the settings, or it's bullshit.
No.
You're using assist.
Let's go. Come on.
This is what he always does.
Like chop. Let's fucking go, dude.
Thump.
Let's fucking go.
He's
Get
cheating.
your ass in here, slow fuck.
If you show the settings, we can race.
No, get your ass in the goddamn room right now or you're forfeiting.
You know, Marty really is such a brilliant and calm and patient caretaker for the young goblin. He has no patience. He doesn't know how to talk to people. He acts like a complete fool 95, if not a solid 96% of the time. That small percentage of the time that he acts normal is when he's probably sleeping. And even then, he probably sleeps like some weirdo. It is definitely interesting that Chance refuses to show his settings. If he had nothing to hide, why not just show it? You know, all these lolcows are kind of the same. Whether it's Boogie, whether it's Only Use Me Blade, etc. There's always like, you know, the moment when you hold their feet to the fire and you're like, hey, show me the proof, show me that I don't have to not believe you. They always show you a reason to not believe them.
Get Thump up here right now.
Okay, I mean...
No, get him up here right now. Because me and you have something to talk about, boy.
Okay, well, I can try.
Nothing. I'm not in the mood to hear your fucking bullshit, dude.
Hey, I run my car, not my mouth, dude.
First you waste my time, then you waste Thump's time.
The only time that matters
No, shut the fuck up.
is the race time.
No, you sit there and you waste everybody's time. First, you sit there and make the excuse of, oh, my game needs something. Oh, I can't find my Xbox info. I was here an hour early. Plus, I was practicing all day fucking long.
Yeah,
Don't believe me. Ask Ethan and CIA. They'll tell you the same damn thing. They watched me practice all goddamn day.
So I did one lap.
And you're sitting here an hour late. That shows that you're bad for business, bro. That's what that shows. So Thump, get your fucking ass up here right the fuck now, boy. And I mean right now, son.
I don't know, man. Looks like you blew it.
I mean, come on, dude. This guy was an hour late, wasted your time and my time. I showed up an hour early, was ready to fucking go. As you saw, my boy Ethan and CIA both seen that I was practicing all day fucking long, dude. I'd say I'm the better.
Wait, so you practiced all day long, and because you were on time, you deserve the rig, mate. You spun out in the first 10 seconds, and then you ran like a bitch.
No one trusts you for this reason because you're wishy-washy, bro. That rig is rightfully mine, and you fucking know it, man. Taylor was the one that.
Why would I give? Why does you deserve a rig? You can't even drive.
Faggot ass up. You're the one that's bad for business, Thump. You don't know good business when you fucking see it. But what
punctuality doesn't win races.
find my info. Oh, I have to update my game, Marty.
Difference
That's
is
a
it, man?
load of shit, and you know it. Wouldn't it make sense to send the person you're doing business with the proper tools
To the person who can drive.
I do.
And clearly you don't know driving.
Boy, I've ran successful businesses before, son. So I know
Like
what the fuck I'm talking about. You haven't, little boy. If you want the person that you're going to be in business with to succeed, they need to have the proper tools. And you sitting here not handing me the proper tools to do my job
I have a controller.
shows how ill-prepared and how much not about business you really are.
I beat him with
I think having
if you were really about business and not sit here and dick around and make me jump through all these hoops just to get the tools that I need. So, Thumb, here's the choices. You can either hand me what's rightfully mine, or I can sue the fuck out of you for the shit and take it by force. Or I can have my boy Ethan drive up there and we can take it our damn selves from that spot.
Sometimes I wish I had the tenacity of this goblin, because it really doesn't matter how much of an uphill fight that he's losing, he's gonna always try to act like he has the upper hand. He's gonna yell, he's gonna scream, he's gonna say the nastiest things possible, and then he's gonna tell you how it's gonna go. But this is just a massive projection, because Cyraxx has no power, not over anybody, so he needs to project that to feel better about himself.
And guess what? I can show the police, because that's exactly what he did. Committed fraud to get a package that is not his, that was rightfully mine and was supposed to go to my motherfucking address. This motherfucker sat here and lied.
Couldn't even make it past the first term.
So what's it gonna be, though? Are you gonna side with me and give me the tools that I fucking need without question? Or do I have to come and take that shit by force and show the police and show the courts every bit of evidence that this dude committed fraud? And you will
that's not
the bus for that, boy. Because
Can I answer you?
It's not yours. It does not belong to you. It rightfully belongs to me, boy. So
But I've got control of it. I've got control of it, mate. Can I answer now?
Throw Marty under the bus and take what's rightfully mine by force, or are you going to be a good little boy and hand it over?
Can I answer? Are you going to shut up for a second?
Because like I said, man, I don't need to race this guy. He's a waste of my time.
I just beat you again.
That's one time out of
No, it's not. But hey, we can do it again if you want to, Chance. It's up to you. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, like, if something's wrong with his internet, or Sally just has enough.
Yo, yeah, no idea, mate. You can't talk to this guy.
No,
he doesn't give you a second.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry for not muting, but he just unmutes himself so quickly too. It's like,
I love seeing each new troll learn that they're never actually going to get through to Chance or actually get to follow through on their plans, because Chance will either 1, explode far before it ever happens, or 2, he will literally just never hear it. Talking to Chance is like talking to a deaf, blind wall. Talking to Cyraxx in any serious manner is like putting a toothpick under your toenail and slamming it against the wall as hard as you can. It's an unbearable experience that I don't wish upon anybody. Now, let's go find out who the real Drift King is.
You want real fucking proof about what's really going on? There's your fucking proof in the private chat that was posted on the news a few days ago. And just for the record, Marty, the difference between me and you is this. I race for a purpose.
What's the purpose?
To keep my brother's memory alive. But
you
don't race with a purpose.
Marty, I'm calling you out right now. You don't race with a purpose. You don't race for Dale. If I telling you right now, raise hell, praise Dale. If you're not racing for the spirit of Dale Earnhardt, you ain't racing, brother. You're not like my boy Cyraxx here. He's racing for the name of the good Lord Dale Earnhardt himself.
You want to know how I know you don't race?
So why challenge me then? And then when I get it, you back out at the last second.
You know what's sad about you, Marty? You're a slave to your own fucking creation.
I've heard you say that a lot.
And it's true. You don't control the trolls. The trolls control you. Look at you, doing whatever they want. I thought you were the king of the trolls, Nick. What happened?
I do whatever I want, Cyraxx, and I like playing around with you, and I like getting paid for it. I like both those things, so what's the problem?
Right. You do whatever you want. Sure, Marty.
I do.
Sure you do, Marty.
I do.
Sure you do.
Who tells me what to do? Answer that.
That's easy. The fucking trolls do.
Cyraxx, I've been doing the same thing for the past few years. So what makes you think that I'm doing it for anyone but my own enjoyment?
Don't lie. No, you're not. You're not gonna wake the fuck up
If you
and cut
win,
the crap.
I'll
Then
give
get
money
the fuck out of here because
to
you're
the
not worth
ground.
my time, bitch, mate.
Yeah, you're gonna go and play some racing games. He's so pathetic.
Once again, Cyraxx is scared of confrontation. He doesn't want to have to prove that he really is the king of drifting, and he is the king of the track. But yet, anytime he gets the chance to dunk on Marty, who apparently doesn't have a purpose to drive and sucks at it, he could just put that nail in the coffin by taking on this race, really showing his skill and stomping Marty's ass, but apparently that's not happening.
Hey, Marty, why don't you get the video for a second, man?
Yeah.
One of the main reasons why I won't face you, not because I'm a chicken shit or a coward,
That's exactly it.
because you haven't earned the right to face me, dude.
You challenged me and I
You have to earn that shit, bro.
You challenged me, I
I
accept.
wanted the best, and you have to earn it, bro.
No,
To face the
you
best,
challenged me. You're making
in
excuses.
order to face the best, you gotta be the best.
But
And
you're the
homie,
worst.
you're far from the best. You ain't even on my level.
Well, then you should beat me.
I've beaten the legendary racers like Slab.
Cyraxx, you offered me a challenge. I'm accepting. Now you're making excuses. Just run your car, not your mouth, little bitch.
The thing about you, Marty, is
Run your car, not your mouth.
you haven't earned the right to face me, boy. You have to earn that shit. The only way I am ever gonna face you is if I see you doing good. I see you winning a few races and I see you doing good and holding your own.
Why don't you just run your car?
Maybe you'll stand a shot at the king. Maybe then
You're not the
you'll
king,
have a
though.
shot at taking
You're
my
not the
crown.
king. You're not the king.
Marty, you don't get it. You can't just walk in and take
No,
my
you
crown.
invited me in.
You
You
ain't just
invited
gonna
me
walk
in.
in and take my crown like that. Dude, I am one of the top racers
No, you're
in
not.
the world, bro. All right?
No, you're not.
And in order to face me, bro, you gotta earn that shit, boy. You think I'm just gonna let you race for the crown? Nah, not right
You're
off.
not there when you lose.
Nah, bro.
You're not there when you lose.
So Marty, I'll make you a deal, man. You start earning your keep, you start doing good, and I will be paying attention. And I see you winning some races here and there, then I'll face you.
You're not a racer. You're a fraud.
I've earned my spot. I've earned my respect.
No, you
I've
haven't.
earned the right to do what I want when I want. You haven't done jack. Okay, I've been doing this since I was 13. You've been doing this shit for a day. Let me tell you right now, bro. In order to face me, one of the best, you gotta fucking earn that shit.
The funniest part about all of this is that Cyraxx called out Marty for the race, and now he's looking for every excuse as to why Marty's not worthy enough to be on his level. Now, if you were confident in your skills, you were as good as you say you are, you beat all these professional racers like you say you have, won all these championships, you're a professional e-racer, brother, then you should be confident that you could smack somebody who's never played the game before. Cyraxx truly is smoking the hopium if he thinks anybody believes his BS.
I'm working on an album. I'm doing freelance in-game car photography through motherfucking Need for Speed Unbound and Hot Wheels Unleashed. I'm out here actually doing shit and getting paid and doing my fucking job. And yet, to you guys, what I do ain't a job, but yet every time I do something, I get paid between $50 to $100 per fucking thing that I do. I could take 10 photos right now and sell them to my boy Michael for almost $100 easily, bar none. And yet, I don't fucking work, right? I'm out here busting my ass, chasing my motherfucking dreams, doing shit that I want to fucking do, but yet I don't work, right? And you know what's sad about you, Marty, is this, man. This is what's sad about you, Marty. You're so fucking fixated in your own fucking head and you believe your own bullshit lies. Like you literally believe your own fucking bullshit that you can't see what's going on in the world around you, bro. I mean, you can sit there and say that you won this, you won that. That's fine. Believe whatever you want. But the reason why I'm not fucking facing you ain't because I'm a coward. It ain't because I'm a punk ass. On any given day, I would face your ass. I really would. But when I heard about what's going on in my state, I wasn't just gonna sit around and waste my motherfucking time, bro. Because my state is on the verge of becoming the US's version of Chernobyl, dude.
Oh, Cyraxx, from time to time you do tell the truth, just in a weird way. So this is what we like to call projection. And the Goblin is trying to, do some chameleon tactics and blend in here. He's really trying to latch on to this car community and take up for it and look like a good guy. But reality is, he's just trying to fake it till he makes it, essentially. And he's trying to call out Marty for not being involved and into it, when when in reality he's just trying to divert everybody's attention away from what's actually going on. Cyraxx is a scared, puny little goblin who challenged somebody to a race, then realized when that person accepted his challenge that he would get his butt handed to him because he's actually terrible and not a professional eraser.
Seriously, get fucking help. Maybe then, if you get help and you fucking earn your spot, then I'll face you. I will not face you, Marty, until you show me that you're doing good. When you're in the right headspace, then I'll face you. Right now, you're not in the right headspace and you need fucking help. The only way I will race you, Marty, is if you get help.
Well, that's all you need to hear from the goblin. He is a coward. He is way too scared to face Marty in a real race. Even though it's online, he doesn't have to meet him in person. It's not like we're meeting up at a racetrack and actually racing cars here. But I guess we're going to hear a few more excuses as to why this will or will not go down.
Bro, you're talking to the king of the car scene, bitch.
No, you're not.
Talking to one of the best.
You're
I
afraid.
avoid motherfuckers that are top tier fucking drivers, boy. Ken Block.
You never faced them. You're delusional.
Slap Train. Black Panther.
You never faced
And
them.
that's just the name of
You never faced them ever. There'd be a record of that, and it never happened.
You better saddle up, boy. You better earn.
If you're not there, then you forfeit. It's just that simple.
You know what? Fine. Me and you tomorrow night. Need for Speed Unbound.
No, F1. F1.
Take. I'll even raise the stakes for Unbound. You face me on Unbound tomorrow and you beat me?
No, the game is F1. That's a gentleman's game.
No. We're gonna up the stakes here. All or nothing. You wanna face me so bad? You wanna take a shot at my crown? You fucking got it. Me and you tomorrow night. Need for Speed Unbound. Winner take all. You win, I delete my channel. I win, you delete your channel and walk away for good and don't come back.
Sometimes it truly is hard to do anything but laugh at the delusions of Cyraxx. He really does seem to have this belief that he's one of the top racers in the e-circuit online in the world. Not just in the country, not just in Ohio, but in the world. And on top of that, he really seems to think that he is some sort of royalty or king because he says it so often. And now, as we're seeing, he's projecting even further, trying to degrade Marty and change everything. He keeps pushing the goalpost here. Every 5 seconds, we're changing things. Now we're switching games. Now we're switching modes. Now we're switching this. Now we're switching that. You have to beat this guy and beat that guy, and you have to, get to my level. I have to make sure that there is 100 things that you have to do before you can even remotely get to me. Cyraxx, just hang it up, brother. We get it. You've never faced any of these people. Ken Block is a legitimate racer, that's for sure. And these other people you mentioned are legitimate esports players, and you are just a goblin in an attic.
I saw your video from last night, man. And let me tell you something. There's one thing you fail to realize. That racing and the car culture ain't just a fad. In order to make it in my world, you have to eat, sleep, breathe, and fucking live that shit. And you, Marty, you don't do any of that. Every day of my life, I eat, sleep, breathe, and live the car culture. Let me tell you something, Marty. You wouldn't even know what a Nissan 350Z is. You wouldn't even know what a Nissan Skyline, a 69 Ford Mustang, a fucking Dodge Demon. You wouldn't even know what a Shelby Cobra looks like. But me, I do.
His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His jewelry, whack. His footsteps, whack. The way that he talks, whack. The way that he doesn't even like to smile, whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck.
So Marty, maybe when you culture up and stop being an uncultured swine and actually learn your shit and actually come at me correct, maybe then you'll stand a shot. Before you come popping your mouth to one of the best, I suggest you do your research. Because like I said, in order to face me, I gotta see you eating, sleeping, breathing, and living the car culture. So until you can beat either Slap Train, Black Panther, or Von Gittin Jr., if you can beat one of those three like I have, then, and only then, will I give you a shot.
So Marty's going to respond to this, and that's what we're going to check out next, and it's just sad to see how much the Goblin is moving the goalpost. And keep in mind, the Goblin called out Marty for a race, and then when that time came for the race, he backed out, made a million excuses, and then came on Marty's stream like 6 times to give, you know, a rant after rant on why he can't race Marty.
To adorn myself with the crown, I am the Drift King. There can only be one, and I'll accept any challenges to my crown as the true king because I'm not afraid of any challenges. I'm confident in my abilities. My abilities are what they are. Like, I am very good. Look at this guy right here, Cyraxx.
You're a fucking joke, dude. You fucking suck. Dude, I saw the dirty move you did, you dumb fucking idiot. That's not even a real drifting, you fucking retard motherfucker. That's not even real fucking drifting. You're spinning out like a retard.
That's
dude.
you driving.
No, that's you, dumb fucking
This is
idiot.
you, right here.
You
Look at
gotta
this.
shut the fuck up, idiot. You fucking Nick.
You.
That's right. You suck, bro.
This is you.
Hey, Nick, all right. So sit and rotate,
Yeah,
bitch
but
boy.
you suck at it.
Sit and rotate, non-Drift King.
You suck at it.
Drift King. Fraudulent Drift King.
Well, that's going to be it for this episode. I could probably add a bunch more clips of him ranting and raving at Marty and him, you know, driving absolutely terrible in these games, but we'd be here for hours, and honestly, it's just not worth it. We get the idea from what we've seen in this hour-long episode. Thank you guys, as always, for supporting this. Be sure to slap that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what topics you want to see me cover in the Cyraxx verse, and part 2 to the Cobra JFS documentary should be out any day now.